Good spooky evening, everyone, and welcome to night number 8 of my 31 Nights of Horror series. Tonight I'll be talking about my number 24 favorite horror movie of all time, and let me add my all-time favorite camp slasher movie. It's called The Burning. The Burning is a 1981 slasher movie directed by Tony Maylam, who was a British-born director mostly known for his documentary work. He really did a good job with the direction of this film, and it's very surprising to me that he didn't get much movie work after The Burning. The film starts off with a group of kids plotting to play a practical joke on Cropsey, the caretaker of the summer camp they are attending. What starts off as a prank ends up deadly as the caretaker catches on fire, spills a can of gasoline, and is engulfed in flames. The pranksters panic and run off, leaving the caretaker for dead. Unfortunately for the kids, Cropsey survives and is determined to seek bloody revenge for the attack. We then segue into a scene at a hospital later on, and we see the first of some really great makeup effects work by the legendary Tom Savini. In my opinion, The Burning is his all-time best work. We fast forward 5 years and we meet an all-new group of kids attending the camp for the summer. Cropsey returns and begins to stalk, outsmart, and slash the campers. This is one very determined killer. One thing I thought I wanted to note here is the way the scenes from the killer's perspective were filmed. They are all smudged and blurry, which they would be, as the killer has some major facial burn damage, which certainly affected his eyesight. I thought this was a clever way of filming those scenes. But what I think I like the most about The Burning are the characters. The teenagers in movies like Friday the 13th and Sleepaway Camp are for the most part unlikable and some of them despicable. You don't really care that they're going to get picked off and may in fact find yourself siding with the killer even if it's in the back of your mind. With The Burning, however, all the characters are played straight and very real. Sure, you have your bully here and your very sexually promiscuous character there, but for the most part, these are just teenagers trying to get through the summer and have some fun while they're at it. You will probably recognize at least one of the kids, played by Jason Alexander, back when he had a full head of hair. You'll of course know him better as George Costanza on Seinfeld. He's the smart-ass of the group and does a fantastic job in this role. You may also recognize the skinny, athletic kid played by Fisher Stevens, who played in a number of roles in the 80s and 90s, my favorite being his role as Indian scientist Benjamin Javeri in the Short Circuit movies. He was also in another one of my favorite hidden gem movies from the 80s called My Science Project, which I may end up talking about someday. The scene that you will probably remember the most from The Burning, the one that will stick with you the most, is the raft scene. It's a bloody, gory bloodbath with some amazing special effects work by Savini. A couple of characters die in this scene that I did not see coming. If you have not seen The Burning, I urge you to seek it out. Like I said, it's my all-time favorite camp slasher, and definitely well worth a watch. Thanks everyone for watching. Join me tomorrow night for my 23rd favorite horror movie. Until then, keep it sleazy.